Using the Tech Summary Report. When diagnosing offline probes, it's best to start with the Tech Summary Report. To find the Tech Summary Report, simply select Service from the menu. If this doesn't bring you directly to the Tech Summary page, you can find it by now navigating to the Service drop-down menu and selecting Tech Summary. Filter by dealer, select a dealer if necessary, and fetch report. This will generate a list of sites that have been offline for at least 24 hours. The most important information for each site is the date of last received data from the probe and date of last received data from the ComTower or CT. Both dates are important because if the ComTower has continued to report data even though the probe has not, that means there is likely a problem with the probe or the cable connecting the probe to the ComTower. If the offline site uses a Crofisy fully integrated probe, the dates will always be the same. If you have an extra cable and probe, bring them with you to the field to be certain the problem is fixed. If the timestamps are the same for both the probe and the CT, then we know that it is the CT that needs attention. Clicking on a site will bring up more details about the health of the equipment. The items highlighted are items that the Tech Summary Report has identified as potential problems. First, we'll take a look at the solar voltage, which should be at 15 volts for CT1 and CT2, and 1.7 volts for CT3 and CT4. The CT generation can be found in the product code, here, just above the product code for the probe. Battery voltage should be at 3.7 volts or higher to indicate a properly recharged battery. RSSI stands for Received Signal Strength Indicator, and the lower the value, the better the cell signal strength. This chart will help you understand if the RSSI is good, mediocre, or poor, depending on the CT generation. You can find this chart, along with other helpful documents, at aquaspy.zohodesk.com. The bottom row shows the most recent individual sensor readings. If you see a sensor reading with a value significantly higher or lower than the sensors near it, especially if that value is less than 5 or more than 100, then that sensor may be malfunctioning. The reading count tells you how many packets of data have been received in the last 24 hours. This value should be between 90 and 96. The device count indicates how many devices are connected to the ComTower at the last check-in, such as the probe or a weather sensor. You can also choose to receive the Tech Summary Report in an automated, daily email. This daily email can be toggled on and off by going to Menu, Setup, and finding the Tech Summary drop-down on the Alerts tab. Click Apply to save. Visit aquaspy.zohodesk.com for additional tutorials and guides.